Starting off today's vlog, particularly late in the afternoon. The past like 5 videos we've been doing full day in the life. Today is like a day in the afternoon. It's about 2:30. I spent the whole entire morning here at the Hunt & Company new warehouse. So if you didn't see that video, we got a whole entire new warehouse for Hunt & Company. We have been working as hard as we can to get orders out. This is just today right here. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we're giving away Miley 2.0, that red BRZ that we wide bodied and threw a turbo kit on. We're giving that away to one of you guys on June 5th. So if you haven't bought anything or gathered any entries, you could do that right now. Look at all this inventory. I'm just showing this right now because it's crazy to see how far Hunt & Company has gone. If you guys remember, like when we first started packing in like our warehouse, like our past 2 warehouses and then our most recent one, now we have this whole entire facility and this is just our most recent collection. And I swear we are like nearly running out of room and we still have so much more stuff coming in. All I'm saying is I'm just so proud to see the progression and the growth. And if you guys haven't watched this channel for a while, you know that I push that you can do anything you set your mind to. And 5 years ago when Hunt & Company was born, I didn't think we would get this far. I knew we would get far, but this far, I don't know. So let this prove to you guys that you can do whatever you're trying to accomplish. Now let's get home. I've done all my office work today. It's time to shut the door here and get home. I made a few comments last time I was here because they got furniture that were sized for ants, and it looks like Benedict finally figured out how to hang the TV on the wall. Excuse me, miss. Excuse me? Hello?
No.
Everyone?
No.
It's your favorite Jumba. It's Miss Jumba. Shout out to Alicia. If you guys want to follow her Instagram, I'll put it on the screen right here. She loves the attention. Everyone go follow her. Thank you. Was that a double flush? Hey, welcome to today's vlog. Serena's satin black wrap looks amazing, but man, does it get dirty quick. One of the many sacrifices you have to do for having one of the coolest colors in the wrap game. This is one of those moments I'm really trying to cherish while it's still here. Hilo is still small enough where he can sit on the floor of the passenger seat, and with the rate he's grown, it's not gonna last forever, but I'm enjoying it with my little buddy. Ever since we got the KX65 mini bike, Sabrina has been asking for me to teach her how to ride it. So today I told her I would do my best to teach her how to ride it. The only thing that is a little bit sketchy about this 65 bike, for those who don't know, this is a 2-stroke bike. The only thing about 2 strokes is the power band is literally all the way at the top. The curve kind of goes a little something like this. Think of it in the car world as a really, really big turbo Supra, right? With a crazy lag that makes 1,000 horsepower. It doesn't really get fast in each gear towards the top of the RPM when you hit boost. But when you hit boost, the thing shoots you back in the seat. Well, the same thing goes for a 2-stroke. That analogy is a little bit dramatic, but that's essentially what the power band is on these 2-strokes. And what is the biggest concern of mine, and you've probably seen plenty of videos on the internet before, something called whiskey throttle. And essentially what it means, and it's the biggest thing I'm a little bit worried about that I'm gonna have to teach Sabrina, is when you give it a little bit of gas like this, and if you kind of touch the power band a little too early, your body will naturally kind of sink to the back. And when you sink to the back and you're holding the throttle, you kind of go from going from 25% to like 50%, and then you whiskey throttle it so much that you kind of just like fly off the bike and the bike goes flying. It's not something that's very fun to have happen to you. We're gonna have to be careful today, boys, but I promised her I would teach her how to ride it. So we're gonna at least teach her how to ride this bike today. Today's video is sponsored by Hover. This one hits home because I remember 4 or 5 years ago when I was trying to get a custom domain for my site. I wish I had Hover back then because Hover makes it really easy for you to get a custom domain or custom email address for your business or just for you personally. Having a custom domain is really important because it helps your brand stand out. Having your own special name for your site goes a long way and makes it look super professional. It's also really cool because you're able to do custom emails. Rather than saying at Hotmail, at Yahoo, at Gmail, you can have it be at whatever you want. Literally. They also make it extremely easy to connect that domain to any website builder that you're using for your site. It only takes a few clicks and it's extremely simple. That goes a long way for someone who's new to a website software, who doesn't really understand everything. Hover makes it extremely easy to connect the two. And there's also no upselling or no extra charges or hidden fees along with their service, which allows you to spend less time figuring out your domain name and more site building your brand. If you guys want to save 10% off your first purchase, go to hover.com/hunt so you can start personalizing your brand today. Thank you so much for Hover for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to click the links down below in the description to save 10% off your first purchase. And now let's get back to it. Before we get riding, I gotta get this thing warmed up. 2 strokes take a pretty long time. This thing is not fuel injected, so it still has the carb. So it kind of takes a while for this thing to get warm, and it won't even idle really by itself until it gets warm. But let's start this thing up. A 2-stroke starting up is one of my favorite sounds ever. So I'll do the honor for you boys so you can hear it. The bike is now warm.
She's ready for me.
Are you ready for your lesson?
What if I crash it?
I'm
used to riding this over here.
We don't have our helmets because they're at the shop, so shame on us, but we're gonna keep it right here in the circle. You can ride that great. This is a little different. Oh, goodbye. See you later, dude. Adios, amigo. Okay, so unfortunately that isn't as easy as that, but it is pretty easy. All right, hop on, let me teach you a thing or two. I'm not gonna overload you with a bunch of information that you don't really need to know. All I'm gonna teach you is, this is your gas, just like the electric e-bike, right?
Okay.
Right here is your front brake. This is the brake that I recommend you use.
Okay.
You also have a rear brake right here. You see that right there?
Okay.
Touch it with your foot.
This?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah, that's the rear brake. So you can like push on that and that locks up the rear. This is your clutch. Keep in mind when you do that, you have a kickstand on. So like you just have to be aware. You don't want to have that on the bike as you start driving away. That would be bad. When you go in first gear, you select it with the shifter down here.
I press it down.
Yeah, press it. Like that. There you go. Now you're in first gear. When you downshift gears, you don't.
You're not explaining. I'm laughing and I'm crying. The off-camera teacher just said this thing is meant for 9-year-olds. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it.
All you need to do is you seriously need to understand how the shifting works.
Okay.
When you downshift, you never need to use the clutch. You can just click down through gears.
Why would I downshift though?
When you're going 2 miles an hour, you can't do that in sixth gear.
Okay, like a car.
So just how fast you go is exactly.
Okay.
It just depicts, like, you can stay in a couple different gears, but you might be too high on the RPM band and you're yawning. This is not the time to be yawning.
You are the worst.
All right, you know what, guys? I'm gonna cut this clip. I actually need to like seriously talk to her on how to do this because else she will not listen if I'm filming.
No,
so I'll get back to you guys in like 5 minutes. I'm not a bad.
Horrible.
I'm gonna get you.
They've all seen you teaching me how to drive stick in a car.
Okay, end clip.
Okay, so TJ's not like the world's best teacher, but he's gonna hose me now. We've gone through this many a times with him trying to teach me how to drive that Supra, that RX-7, all the stick shift cars. This is the same thing. So he's explaining it to me. There's one thing I need to avoid that's really important. What is it?
Whiskey throttle.
Okay.
Okay.
Like whiskey.
No, no, Sabrina. This is serious.
Okay.
This is serious.
Okay.
This is what will make you fall today, if anything.
Oh, okay. This is gonna happen, you guys.
This bike, it's important to just go slow in first gear because if you give this too much throttle and the bike picks up speed, and as it picks up speed, right, you see how your body will go back?
Yeah.
You know, right? If you're holding this and your body goes back, you'll naturally yank more throttle.
And then I'll go more forward.
Send this thing flying and you'll land on your back.
That's gonna happen.
No. We really don't want that to happen. We really don't want that to happen. For the safety of you.
I already have enough brain damage. Okay. We don't need any more.
Okay, not funny. So what we're gonna start with first, I'll start it for you. We're gonna start out with this easy first gear and then stop. First gear and stop. And we'll practice just going in a straight line and then stopping, okay? All right, so I'll start this for you and then.
So let me start it.
So use your right hand to hold the front brake. That just makes it so the bike won't like roll on you. Squeeze that front brake so it stays in place, and kick it with your heel. Put your heel on it, put all your weight on your left foot, and now, that was good.
Hey,
okay, so you're in neutral, hold the front brake,
okay,
and let out on this slowly, just to make sure that you're not in gear.
Let off of it?
Yeah, let the clutch out.
Completely? Yeah,
we're just making sure we're not in gear. Because if you were in gear and you weren't holding that front brake, you would have launched the bike, and it's just a good practice. Anyways, okay, so you're in neutral, nothing will happen. Give the throttle a little bit of gas. Get used to the sound a little bit.
I don't need to. You've been riding it around the past 2 days.
Just like I taught you, hold in the clutch, kick it into first gear, so press down on the shifter.
I felt it go.
You'll feel it click. So now, slowly let off the clutch, give it just a little bit of gas. And you can play with it. You can kind of feel it like pull forward a little bit. Give it a little, like 10% gas and hold it there. And now slowly let go of the clutch while giving it gas, but just enough so you feel it start pushing on you. Sabrina, grab the front brake. Grab the front brake. Okay. Oh my God.
This is bad. I don't understand the logistics of it. I don't understand. What am I letting go of? There's too many buttons.
There's no buttons.
Well, there's too many things.
The left side is your clutch. When you don't want the bike to have any power,
press it.
You grab it. Because what that does is it disengages any power from going to the drivetrain. You got it. Just don't go too fast and grab the clutch and the front brake. Okay, now clutch in. Clutch. Oh, Sabrina! I need you to, I love you to death, but I need you to listen.
I was pressing both. You said to press both.
So
I was pressing it on both.
That was a pretty great case of whiskey throttle. This hand, when you're grabbing this and the weight's going front and back, your palms like this. That's called whiskey throttle. That's what gets you killed. You don't want that to happen. We're gonna take a tea break, boys, and I'm gonna teach her some fundamentals and see if she'll, time out. All right, so I just taught her how to control throttle, and we're practicing just moving like 6 inches forward and then grabbing the clutch again. There you go, now grab the clutch. Try to just practice this like 10 times. There you go, now grab clutch. Just do that till you can do it non-stop, and then we'll go to step 2. I'm gonna let her practice this for like 5 more minutes, and then
so good. Look at this.
and then I'll teach her how to let go and actually putt in first. What I'm teaching her right now is how to just walk with the bike. I'm telling her to keep it in first gear and just practice that clutch control. Give it a little bit of gas and just walk the bike. Yeah, nice. A lot better. So it's really important that she's learning how to get that throttle control, because it's not the first thing that I think of, but someone who's never touched a motorcycle before and even like is scared with manual cars, it's a lot to have someone just expect to know how to do everything with their hands. Teaching her the basics, and right now this is teaching her throttle control and clutch control. There you go. Now grab the clutch. Grab that clutch, and now what you can do is start doing that. And when you,
this is the next step.
And when you grab and when you start grabbing the clutch, just try grabbing the front brake and have the front brake stop you. Okay. But practice that straight line and keep the speed the same. Don't try and go faster yet. Keep it slow. You got it. Keep it coming. Yeah, okay.
I died.
Do you know?
I have to do both at the same time.
So do you know why it died?
Because I let out of the clutch.
Because you let out of the clutch and you weren't moving, right? Because the bike has to continue like at least driving to stay in first gear without the clutch being held in.
I noobed it.
But all of that, I know still doesn't really make sense. It will start to make a lot more sense once you start doing this more, and eventually it will just start clicking and you won't really need words to explain it to you. There you go, so restart, first gear, hold the clutch in, half click up. That was too far. That was second. There you go, that was it. So when you're neutral, you can let go of the, okay, look at her go. Look at that one, she even gave a little bit of gas. Remember, you're in neutral.
Let me get into 1.
Nope, that was 2. 1 is down. So tap it a few times, get into that habit of tapping it just to make sure you're in first gear.
Oh, this is the brake.
We're gonna practice this for 10 more minutes and then I'll come back to the camera.
What if I sent it into the pool?
Well, then the bike would be destroyed.
Oh, me.
Keep it coming. Grab the clutch and coast. Grab the clutch and coast.
I'm ready to go.
You're not ready to go yet.
I'm ready to go.
No.
I'm ready.
No.
I'm ready.
I don't want to see you do something silly.
I'm ready to go, I think.
Go where?
Go somewhere. Down there, maybe?
No way. Not a chance.
Okay, watch this, you guys.
Sabrina.
I'm safe.
All right. Okay, now grab the clutch and coast. Nice.
Let me go.
That's good progress. That's
Let
really
me go.
good.
Let me go. go.
No.
Come on, the people want to see me go.
I don't care. Baby steps. That you've learned a lot today. This is a lot of progress, but you're not ready to go up the hill. Sabrina, please. Kevin almost, guys, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm gonna try to like actually talk her down a little bit. And just use that front brake and control your speed so you get a little sense of how sensitive that front brake is. There you go. Man, she drove all the way to the top and I was sprinting with her. I obviously didn't get it on camera, but I don't want her to get too confident. That's where people make mistakes.
I'm ready.
Ready for what? Easy. Sabrina, no, do not give it too much gas. You need to lean a little more. Don't sit so far back. Keep it constant. Easy, easy, easy. Grab that clutch.
I'm a pro.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Can you get it back in neutral?
Oh yeah, of course.
Too much.
Oh.
Neutral's a half click up. We got her doing some circles. This helps practice her throttle and clutch control, as well as throwing in another element of riding, and that's turning while controlling everything. Again, I'm telling her to keep the pace really slow. The 2-stroke throttle is quite the learning curve, and I don't want her to have any surprises.
I want to set this so bad.
No, babe, just keep putting it. You're doing great. You're doing really good.
We're on our way to dinner. TJ's like, update the vlog, let him know where we're going, tell him that you had enough on the bike. And I was like, tell him that I had enough, or tell him that you had enough. You were the one that was freaking out the entire time. I got really far today. We're gonna go into gear 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think TJ said 6. We're gonna go into all those, and I'm kind of scared, but I'm kind of ready. It's going to be fun. So
honestly, I don't know if the 65 is ever coming back for you.
what?
Too dangerous.
What?
We have the 4-stroke.
Too dangerous? Guys, tell them below I did so good. I did so good. I didn't whiskey throttle. I didn't whiskey throttle at all.
You did. You literally almost crashed into the palm tree.
No, okay. If you want to see me rip it on that thing, I want to rip it on that thing. If you guys want to see more, let TJ know down below so he knows that I'm doing pretty good, because I did pretty good today. I only almost crashed once, and that was my first time getting on it. TJ is so dramatic and like over the top. They're literally talking crap right now because every time Sabrina doesn't park perfectly in the lines, I roast her and I tell her, Sabrina, you can't do that because someone's gonna door ding you and it's not gonna be their fault. It's gonna be your fault for not parking in the lines. And then Danny took an SUV too and he's like, who cares? I don't park in the lines myself either. It's gonna get a bunch of door dings anyway. How dare you? What? Are you kidding me? This right here is the sole reason why we come to On the Border. Actually, Danny, this is Danny's local joint, ladies and gentlemen.
My spot.
Danny introduced us to this spot.
Now it's your spot.
It's my spot now too.
No.
This is happy hour, baby. Yeet.
Let me have some of that.
No way, Jose.
You guys aren't cool because you don't have a Corona in yours, baby.
Don't be fooled, boys.
No.
It's a mini Corona. Look at how baby it is.
Oh my gosh, you animal.
Let's give me some lights.
Yeah, baby, the stars are out tonight.
Damn.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh my gosh, yeah, dude. You burp so much when you drink and it's disgusting. Stop!
Oh, that one felt wrong. Didn't feel good. You better drive safe. Don't get me hurt.
Stop!
Sabrina and I just ordered a new mattress, and this mattress is awesome because we got to like pick out like cool details of how firm we wanted it to be, and like it is supposed to be like a colder bed and it's supposed to hold a lower temperature and all these cool things. It's a brand new bed. We got to install it because this bed is a little bit older, and we got a new bed and it's super nice, and I got new pillows. Oh man, that's a nice bed. That's pretty good. Sabrina and I have to install this quick little mod. We gotta mod the bed real quick. Oh my God, this thing is amazing. Hey, one quick question that I don't know that you guys obviously can't help with because it's not live, but this is a king bed. But what way is day way? Is it supposed to be that way or that way? I don't know. Kona, do you know? Kona, do you know? Do you not know? Excuse me, sir. Kona, sir. Kona, sit. Kona, shake. Kona, shake. Kona, sit. Kona, shake. Kona, shake. Give me. Oh, good boy. Hilo just found that new bed and he's been running on it and it feels like a springboard to him and he's absolutely in love. So I'm ending this one without him tonight. Laying on the bed, fresh mod, fresh install. Dude, he's like on one right now. Okay, well, Sabrina didn't die today, so that's a start. I want to get her riding on one of those bikes, but I don't know if the KX is a little too spicy. Maybe I'm just a little too protective. Honestly, that could be a strong contender. Or the other side is, hey, you know, you really should be keeping a careful eye on her. Or I'm being a little too protective. I don't really know which one it is yet. Probably me being a little more protective. Or once we get a helmet on her, I feel a little bit better about the whole situation. But she had a great start today, so that is a huge thumbs up in my book. That's what I like to see. So if you guys want to see more lessons of Sabrina on the KX, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and let me know down below in the comment section. And boys, I will see you guys very, very soon. Peace out and keep moving forward.